for China to retaliate. The president, when America is punched, he punches back harder. That's why there will be 104% tariffs going into effect on China tonight at midnight.
The strategic steps taken in the wake of the trade wars in the US, Canada, and Europe in recent days have been relentless, and President Trump's cold decisions have now galvanized the American people to the point where they are questioning things. The most effective reason for these is that the Canadian government acted wisely and posted billboards in some states in the United States. These billboards are a clever step, but Canada was forced to do this. In fact, the sanctions decisions that came one after the other, especially Canada, Mexico, China, and European countries faced many tariffs. In fact, President Trump's steps to make America richer for April 2nd actually ended in a bit of disappointment, because his desire to make Canada the 51st state ended a bit badly because the public was disturbed by this situation, and the sanctioned countries responded in kind. First of all, in response to the 25% decision on Canadian customs duties, Elon Musk's Starlink satellites have terminated a $100 million deal, and Ontario area liquor stores have removed all American-made liquor from the shelves and said they would suspend the supply of various American products and services and continue to respond with harsh measures against the United States. And President Trump, who imposed sanctions against Mexico with the same tariffs, suspended these tariffs for a while and raised a more important issue on March 4th. This important issue was the drug cartels. These cartels were talking about military action against an organization that does a lot of illegal business, such as human trafficking, outside of drug trafficking. And in addition to this speech, he will also ask Mexico to reconsider its relations with governments, such as China, for good cooperation with Mexico. Trump has waged a direct commercial and political war against China, and his aim is to weaken China economically, because America does not want to lose its leadership as the largest economy. If we look at the latest developments, first of all, let's look at the export data for 2025 between the two countries, where China exported $438 billion worth of exports to America in 2024, and America's exports to China are worth only $143 billion, with a trade deficit of $295 billion. Don't forget to subscribe to us. Please, let's continue immediately. The Chinese government did not back down and imposed a 34% tariff on the United States. Trump did not remain silent to this step and warned Beijing to withdraw this decision on April 7th and made a clear threat with an extra 50% tax. And if we look at the present day, China has imposed a 104% tariff, and it is said that extra tariffs of 46% and 49% will be imposed on other Asian countries, such as Vietnam and Cambodia, respectively, and will enter into force on Wednesday. Of course, these rapid trade war developments have mobilized experts because America would also be affected by this situation. In the end, the confrontation between China and the US will lead to serious changes in the world economy, and there will be many losers in this war. We hope that all problems will be solved in a short time. Otherwise, this will directly affect even the civilian populations, and they may face intense inflation. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and see you soon.